Hey, Tanya, how are you? Hey, Donna, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Hey, Jericho. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Heather. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for the gifts. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Hey, Patty. Hey, Miss Gail. How are y'all? Thank you, Alyssa, for the gifts. Appreciate it. Hey, Emily. How's everybody doing this evening? Hey, Joe, how are you? I had to move it closer. I can't see the comments. Thank you for the gifts, Miss Teresa. Thank you, Miss Paulette, for the gifts. Hey, Miss Vig, how are you? Yeah, that's Atana right there behind me. And I got um, Cray Cray up in front of me up there. I got Mira right there. And honestly, Sabato right there. They're glad that I'm sitting up here. Hey, Susan, how are you? Thank you, JS Star. Mira's just misunderstood. Yeah. Isadora's doing pretty good. She's in her stall. I mean, she's doing as well as she can do. I mean, she on medication every day, twice a day. That helps. You gonna come over here? You wanna come over here? Can you walk over here? Or is the baby asleep? If the baby's asleep, you just stay over there. Okay, he's sleeping. All right, you stay over there for now. She's I put some light liniment stuff that we have on her legs today and wrapped her legs to try to help some. No, they're not ice packs. They're hot packs. They're not ice packs. Just try to keep the swelling down. Plus, give her wrapped. It gives her a little support with her pasterns. So, stop, Boomer. Stop getting on me. No. Don't knock my drink over, boy. But no, those aren't ice packs. Those are leg wrap. Well, her legs are wrapped. That's cotton wrap around her legs, and there's medication underneath the cotton wraps to try to help with the swelling and stuff. But as long as we can keep her pain levels down, she'll keep eating, and as long as she keeps eating, she'll do okay for a little while. Unless it gets worse. I mean, it can get worse, but at some point it's probably going to get worse. But right now she seems to be doing okay. That's Mira in front of us. Mira is, hang on, 8 years old. But I was talking about Isadora, and she's 16. So Isadora is the one with the new baby. Well, Susan, sometimes it does look like she'll fall, and it's quite possible at some point she will fall. So it's just part of the whole thing she has going on with her pasterns. I mean, they're weak, and I mean, if she got too heavy and stepped wrong, she could break them. I mean, it's one of them things that, but that just shows you how smart horses are. They know they can't get too heavy, because if they get too heavy, it makes the pain worse. So they don't eat as much. Go on, chicken. She don't want y'all in there with her. Yes, that's Mira standing there. That is Mira standing there. No, if she breaks, she won't have to have surgery. Um, if 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 they break right there, more than likely she would have to be euthanized. Mira, she's not due until December the 4th. Hey Sarah, how are you? Hey Cheryl, how are you? Thank you, Allie, for the Starlight Compass. Appreciate it. Miss Terry, I really don't want to have to go over all of it again, but Isadora has something called ring bone on her pasterns, or front pasterns, and she has trouble standing up. But in May, she started limping, and her x-rays were clear. We all just chalked it up to she got kicked, something like that. But then in August, she started having problems again. Now her x-rays show ring bone, and that's something that there's no cure for it. And we had a neighbor that had a horse that had ring bone, and the horse reared up in a set of cross ties and came down on its legs, and when it did, it snapped its legs because of it. And so that's what I mean. Somebody said that if she broke her leg, would she have to have surgery? And I answered no, she would probably have to be euthanized. So Isadora's on her medication, and she takes pain medication twice a day with some anti-inflammatories, and she's got her legs wrapped right now to try to help give her some support, and she can't just go out and run loose. She has to be hand walked, and so that kind of puts a strain on her. So thank you, Paulette, for the gifts. No, she won't get better. It'll only get worse. It's not going to get better. No, Tia did not have that. Tia found her. That's a totally different thing. Ring bone can be caused by like trauma. And we're pretty sure she got, at some point, she got kicked outside with the horses when they were all outside, because that's when she started limping, and they had been out there running and kicking at each other that day anyway, and she started limping, so we took her to the vet, and that was in May, and she didn't show any evidence of it then, but now she does, so more than likely it came from that trauma at some point. It just started developing, so. Go on, chickens. Well, it's a matter of time before she won't be here. That's true. But honestly, it's a matter of time before any animal won't be here or any person won't be here. So I mean, it's not anything that I'm going to say, oh, she's got like 2 weeks or nothing like that. I don't know. I know she has to be on pain medication, and she can't permanently stay on pain medication. I mean, she can, but it'll cause even more problems than she's already got if she permanently is on pain medication. Pain medication can cause ulcers and all kinds of things too. And it's just like a person that takes ibuprofen, way too much ibuprofen, it can cause all kinds of damage and things like that. So her taking pain medication twice a day, you know, it's not meant to be something that she's on permanently. And because it will eventually cause other issues, and things will get worse then too. My personal opinion is the only reason Isadora hasn't given up is because of the baby. That's my personal opinion on it. And because Isadora and that baby have a bond. I've never seen a horse have the kind of bond she has with its foal. Never. And I've had a lot of foals born, and I've seen a lot of foals with their mama, and I've never seen one that had the relationship that those two have. And I truly think that's the only reason Isadora is still here, because of that baby. And the only reason she hasn't given up. And if you've ever been on our cameras at night and seen them sleeping together, you would understand what I'm talking about. That baby sleeps when Isadora's laying down, legs straight out. That baby sleeps in between her legs, right up against her. Almost like a puppy sleeps up against his mama or something. And sometimes that baby lays down by her head, and Isadora lays her head on the baby, and the baby lays there, and they sleep. The baby will wake up, move around. Isadora will lift her head, lay her head back down, and the baby will lay its head on top of her head. And they're like that almost every night. They're like that. And a lot of times during the day, they're like that. So, yep, he whinnies every time he gets up. Without fail, he whinnies when he gets up. She's on pain medication because she has something going on called ring bone, and we think it was from an injury when she got kicked back in May. We don't know, but that's what we think it's from because she got kicked in May. We're pretty sure. She was limping, took her to the vet. Everything looked clear, x-rays and all that looked clear then. And then in August, she started having all this edema and stuff like that come up, and came off her food and everything else and wouldn't eat, and then delivered the baby a month early. And she's just gotten, everything's gotten worse. And when we did x-rays this week, it shows she has ring bone in her pasterns. And she's having a hard time standing, period. And there is no cure for it. There's no fixing it. So it's just basically one of them things where you have to manage her pain and symptoms. So but she seems to be walking around a little bit better the last couple days, but she's been on a higher dose of pain medication the last couple days too. So that helps her. It's good for her to walk, but at the same time, she doesn't need to be just out running. And so when we take her and the baby out, she has to stay on a lead. And when we go out in the riding area, she needs to stay on a lead. The baby can run. Of course, the baby will run for a minute, but then he can come right back to his mama. So, but she is moving around in her stall better the last couple days. Well, the baby, as far as the baby being weaned, the vets had, no, it's not something that's hereditary. It can't be passed on from one horse to another. There's nothing hereditary about it. As far as the baby being weaned, the vets had a lengthy discussion. We had vets here and vets on the phone, and they had a lengthy discussion about it. And after he is a month old, we can wean him at any time. Now, we're opting not to wean him unless Isadora gave up or something happened. That would be the only way. We're not going to take him away from her at a month old if she's still here. We're just not going to do it, because honestly, she probably would, if we took him away, she might not make it a week, because I think he's the reason she's here. So we're not just going to go say, hey, you got to come out and your mama can't have you no more. We're going to let him stay with her as long as he can and as long as she can handle it. So but he's already eating food. He eats food right beside her out of her bucket, and he eats hay. He's drank water some, so it's not that he can't go without his mom. He can go without her, but it's not something that we're gonna plan on doing anytime soon. Ring bone itself, Debbie, is not necessarily um, Fedley, as you have it written there. Um, and I know why you have it written that way. Um, it's not necessarily terminal ringbone itself. Horses can live a long time with ringbone. The and sometimes ringbone will actually fuse and it makes the pain a little less. But at the same time, it also weakens their bone. It's kind of it's like a form of, I guess you would say it's a form of degenerative arthritis type, kind of something like that, I guess. Um, and it makes the bone weak over time. And a lot of times when a horse rears up or steps just right, they can snap their bone. And then it's Fedley or terminal. So her prognosis is not very good. Let's just put it that way. Especially in her case because her pasterns are well below 90 degrees now, which means they're below 90 degrees parallel to the ground. So in other words, the angle is severe on them. And there's no way to correct that. We can wrap her legs and try to give her some support there. But it's not going to correct it. So, and like I said, there is no cure for ringbone. So when she goes out, we will hand walk her and let her walk around on a lead so that we can make sure, she doesn't step on anything or hurt herself. And yes, she is eating. She eats about 2.5 gallons of feed twice a day, actually. She started back eating her full ration of feed. And actually, she's eating more than her previous full ration of feed. Up until she started having issues, she ate about a gallon, maybe 1.5 gallons twice a day. Now she eats 2.5 gallons twice a day, and she eats all her feed. She eats her hay. She's gone back to eating her hay good. She drinks water good, but at the same time, I don't look for her to just pack on the weight, because if she puts more weight on, it's going to hurt more than what it hurts now. So that's a lot of times, you see a horse that has issues, especially with their legs, that they'll come off their feed, or they won't eat as much and they'll lose weight, or they eat and they still lose weight. And a lot of that is because of the pain, because when they're in pain, they know that if they gain more weight, it's going to hurt worse. So yeah, she's nursing her baby. Her baby's been nursing since the day it was born. At the same time, she's eating more food than Uno ate when Uno was nursing her baby, and Uno gained weight. She knows exactly how to eat and what to do. Horses are not stupid animals. They're very smart animals. How many people do you know that can stand, I don't know, around each other, like in the hall of this barn? Like, Uno's down there, Lanahe's next to her, there's Sabado, there's Mira. Hatana is behind me. Isadora is in her stall. How many people do you know that if they were sitting around just talking or whatever in the same area, how many people do you know that if danger was around, you don't see it, but there's somebody, I don't know, hiding or something, or danger's around? How many people do you know that their heartbeats would all start racing at the same time? A horse, if Mira gets scared because she sees some kind of danger out in the paddock and her heartbeat starts going faster, Sabado's immediately will go faster, Hatanas will, every horse up here in the front part of this barn will, because their heartbeats sync up like that for danger, and that's how they live in the wild. And people don't give horses enough credit. They're very smart and they're very intuitive animals. And a horse knows just how much they have to eat. They also know they have to get up every once in a while. They can't lay down constantly. If Isadora lays down, she knows after so long she's got to get up and move. And she will get up and move unless she just can't physically get up. So she knows what she needs to eat and what she don't need to eat. And like I said, she's eating all of her food. And she doesn't eat it all at once. She eats it all day long, but she eats all of it. And then at night when I give her food, she eats it all by the next morning. So right now she's standing in the very back of her stall asleep, and the baby's laying down sleeping back there. I think that's the only reason she's not up here, because she usually will come up here by the door when I'm out here. So hey Boomer, hey buddy. No, laying down doesn't cause colic. That's not what causes colic. Colic is usually caused by an impaction or something, or a horse gets impacted because they don't drink enough water, things like that. But laying down does not cause colic. Laying down and rolling can be a symptom of colic sometimes, because it means the horse might be in pain. But then a horse laying down and rolling doesn't always necessarily mean there's anything wrong. They could just be itching their back on the ground. And a horse laying down doesn't mean there's something wrong. Horses will lay down and sleep a lot of times. There doesn't have to be something wrong for them to lay down. And I 100% can tell you Isadora's not colicking. No, there's no more babies yet. Do we give them electrolytes? Yep, they get electrolytes all the time. And in the winter, they get more electrolytes because it promotes water drinking, and they need to drink water. So. Nope, that's Mira scratching her head. All of our horses take a mineral supplement with their feed, and they get electrolytes. But they get electrolytes more in the winter, or the horses that are working or showing in the summer, they get a lot of electrolytes, both in a feed dressing and in a paste, both. So. How do I know she's in pain? I can look at her and tell she's in pain. That's kind of like, how do you know a person's in pain? If they can barely walk and you can tell when somebody's in pain. That's how I know she's in pain. As far as her symptoms go, her symptoms are her joints are swollen bad, and her pasterns are dropped, and her x-rays show that she has ring bone. So, and if she has ring bone, she's in pain, because it's very painful for a horse. So. Yeah, the oldest horse we have here right now is Hatana, and she's 17. and then Isadora's next at 16. Um, Now we had a miniature horse that was 39, Miss Dolly, before she passed away. But they all get electrolytes in the winter, because like top dressed electrolytes over their food, because they'll drink more water that way. Um, During the summertime, we have this thing. They're called Tasty Minerals. That's the brand. It's called Tasty Minerals. It's a 50-pound bag of minerals, and it's yeah. Dolly was 39. Yeah. Um, Tasty Minerals are basically they're kind of like, the trace mineral blocks that you buy. Um, they're kind of like that, but trace mineral blocks are just that. They're traced. So in other words, they're traced. They don't have as many minerals as what people think they have, because they have a lot of filler and stuff like that in that block. Um, Tasty Minerals are just loose minerals. It almost looks like salt when you pull it out in a scoop or whatever, but they're chelated. It's chelated horse minerals is what it is. And you just take a scoop and you put it over their food if you want it that way, or you can just put it in like a bucket or something, and the horses will go up and eat it out of the bucket, lick it out of the bucket or whatever, and they can have all they want. Really, it's not going to hurt them. I know people that take the Tasty Minerals and they put it in a feeder out in their pasture and let them just have it anytime they want it. And it's really good mineral. It's not easy to find. We have a local place that sells it, like a feed place, but it's called Tasty, and it's Tasty Minerals, and it's Tasty Horse Minerals. Sorry, and I don't know, they're $28-$30 a bag, something like that. But it's a 50-pound bag, and you top dress like a little scoop of it on their feed, and they love it. I mean, the horses eat it all the time. They like it. So we don't have a horse here that won't eat it, and we have some picky eaters like Infinito. You can't hardly put anything on his food and let him eat it, or he won't eat it, and unless you disguise it. Like with him, I can take his food and put medicine or whatever in his food, and I can get him to eat it, but only if I make a mash out of it and put beer in there, and then he'll eat it. If he thinks you're trying to put anything on his food that he doesn't normally eat, he won't eat his food. Isadora's kind of the same way, but she eats the horse minerals. So, but with Isadora, medication, she takes it, we give it to her by mouth or by syringe, one of the two. So. But most of our horses around here will eat anything. You can just walk up and hand them a peel and they'll eat it probably. Hey Jillian, how are you? I used to have a picture of the Tasty Minerals, but I don't know, because I was trying to find it somewhere else besides the place we get it from, because they were out one time and I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it. And I think it's a blue and black bag. Mine's not in a bag. We have it in a like a container thing that we put it in so that it doesn't. Maybe it's just. Maybe Maybe that's the name of it. I was trying to find a picture of it that I had. But they're chelated. Ha! Here we go. I did spell it wrong. Here we go. I got you. Love and Life. That's it right there. Heather just sent me the picture. But it's Tasty Blend mineral and vitamin supplements. And I doubt you can see the label. But that's what they look like. They come in a 50-pound bag. And I'm not sure where you get them from. But I know you can get them online. I've seen them online. And I was trying to find them when she sent that. A lot of different farm supplies sell them. I guess it depends on where you live. And they have different ones. They have, like, the blue ones are horse minerals. I think they have some for cattle, all kinds of different things. The Franklin County Co-op Exchange has them. And it's a 256 area code, so I think that's Alabama, but I'm not positive. Mira, are you just ignoring us tonight? But in any case, the horses like them, so. I thought it was, Miss Gail. I thought that area code was Alabama, but I wasn't sure. So anyway, if you live in Alabama, Franklin County Exchange has them. Hey, Rachel, how are you? If you live in North Mississippi, Harvest Feed has them. Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you, Laura, for the gifts. Yeah, you could probably find them in Texas too. I would imagine you can anyway. And I'm sure there's other brands of minerals or whatever that that work just as good. I'm sure there is. We like those. Oh, yeah, Miss Gail, hang on, let me find what I did with my phone. Here it is. Yeah, I can show you the picture again. better hurry up because my phone's about to die. It's that's it right. Aha! My phone just died. But it's Tastee, and then it's blend, Tasty Blend Minerals. Like I said, the Franklin County Exchange has them in Alabama. That's the one place I saw that has them. I'm sure there's other places. I have a charger out here, but I don't have the right cord for my phone. Mama, is he gonna get up? I think he's thinking about it. Let me see. Isidore's right there. The baby's back behind her, and the chicken's in here, apparently. But she's asleep. I can tell she's asleep. The way she's just standing there like that, she's definitely asleep. And I would kind of expect her to be sleeping some. The baby's sleeping, so why not? Since the baby's sleeping, I'm sure she's trying to catch up on hers. And I guess Atana's back here somewhere. She's not harassing me tonight. She may be laying down. I don't know if she's laying down. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. She's down there eating hay. Or hanging out down there anyway. I don't know if she's for sure eating it, but she's hanging out down there. No, Jubilee did not cause the bare patches on Izzy. The things on Izzy's hips there's medicine on her hips. It's not bare, but she has sore on both hips from laying down so much. She lays down and rolls back and lays down and gets up, and that's what that is. That's why there's medicine on her hips. It looks white right now. She got white medicine on her hips. It's they're like people get bed sores. That's kind of what it's like from her laying down so much. But she's getting silver sulfidine is on there right now. That's what's on there right now. And then we have some stuff called loop or something like that. I don't know. Miss Shelley sent it to us back when she sent us some when Tia was having issues, and we have some here, and that it's for people use it too for bed sores and stuff, and it helps quite a bit. So but no, that's just from her laying down, getting up, laying down, getting up. I think she's waking up now. Are you waking up? I see he is. He's wagging his tail. That means he's fixing to get up. She ain't gonna leave him until he gets up. She won't come over here while he's laying down. Sabato. Sabato's trying to get that bucket. He's trying to get that bucket off the wall. He can't get it off the wall. But he's sure trying. What do you say, Mir? Yeah, Miss Hatana's not being sociable today. She's in a mood today. I think she's tired. I think she's tired of being pregnant. Yeah, he's something else with that bucket now. If I didn't know better, I'd think Lanahe was Dorado's baby and not Infinito's, because he throws his bucket around in there like Dorado throws his. Oh, are you awake? Oh, are you going to come over here? Say, nope. Gonna go hide behind my mama. He might come over here in a minute. I don't know if he will or not. Probably won't. Unless she walks over here, I doubt very seriously he will walk over here. Because he don't go anywhere without his mama. Sir, you want to come over here? Don't be eating on your mama's wraps. I'm going to have to put some cayenne pepper on them or something so you won't bother them. Yeah, he's a stinker. Are you a stinker? Come here. Say, nope. Staying with my mama. Isadora is 16. Yep. Currently, horse of the month, Sabado, is winning. Moonshine has lost ground. Uno's gaining on Moonshine. And now Mira's headed towards that way. Hey Carol, how are you? Nope, he's not a month old yet. He won't be a month old until the 20th. Yeah, I'm sure Heather will help with treats. Thank you, Jan, for the gifts. Hey, Thomasina, how are you? Well, he better not bite on them too much. He bites on them too much, he gonna get a mouthful of nasty because they got that medicine in there. Probably don't taste good. Wasn't me, Isadora. It was either Diamante or El Dorado because one of them two's always hitting that wind chime. I guarantee you it was either El Dorado or Diamante or both of them. Yeah, I don't think it was her fault. Say it wasn't my fault. She couldn't help putting everybody through a scare. Up, you gonna lay back down? You're not even gonna come over and say hi. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the heart signal. Yep, he's getting big. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the balloon crown. How much do I think he weighed at birth? Uh, I don't know. Not a lot. 40 pounds, maybe. 35, 40 pounds, probably. 40 pounds, I would say. Somewhere in that range. Not a lot. If that much, but I think it was around 35 or 40 pounds. He weighed a lot less than Lanahe did when he was born. Honestly, I think he still weighs less than Lanahe did when he was born. But I mean, like I said, he's tiny. Like, he's still tiny. But technically, he wasn't even supposed to be born until a few days ago, so he sure wasn't supposed to have been born a month ago. Thank y'all for reaching that goal. Thank you, Laura, Dees, Heron, Little Morning 4, Alley 4500, Jesse Jamerson, Baby Prom, Moonlight Girl, Elisa French, and Jan71. Thank y'all so much, and thank everybody else who's been sending lives and sharing the live and sending gold gifts and all that kind of stuff. Thank y'all so much. I don't know what that is. Let's put that on there. I ain't seen that before. Must be something new. Never seen it before. Yeah, considering just a few days ago was his due date, and he's almost a month old, I think he's doing good. He seems to be. And the vets thought he was doing good, so. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for the gifts. I bet she'll come over here when we start doing treats. She'll probably come over here. Miss Hazy, I don't know what you're talking about, a hammock thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work. If you got one of them pull-up bars that hangs on the door frame, that would work. Sure would. I didn't think about that. We got one of them too. I didn't think about that. Well, I'm telling you, if you put him in that thing, he can't bite you while you do his nails. He cannot get to you. As long as you have it adjusted right and it's hanging on something like that, he can't get to it. He can try. Yeah, we're talking about this is like I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's kind of like a vest or something, but reversed. You put the dog's legs through it. It's like a hammock, and it's got a hook on top that you can hook it to like a door frame. And it basically they're sitting up in the air and it's supported, but their feet are sticking out, and they can't like bite you or whatever, and you can trim their nails. Works really good. We have one here, and Sebastian and Gordo, they'll let me do their nails. They'll just sit in my lap and let me do them. But Maple, she don't have no part of it, and so she has to go in the hammock thing to get her nails done. Hey, how are y'all? Welcome in. Sabato, stop, dude. You're not gonna get it off there. Yeah, they're both sleeping, that's for sure. Isadora says she's just sleeping standing up. She's trying to wake up though. It's almost time for her to have her medicine again tonight, so. Thank you, Claire, for the October. No, he's not trying to escape. He's playing with a bucket on the wall. He's trying to figure out how to get the bucket off the wall. No, he's trying to get the bucket off the wall. Yeah, Hatana's due on the 24th, so next Friday, maybe. Either next Friday or next Saturday, whatever the 24th is. I think it's next Friday. But honestly, my days run together, so I can't tell you for sure. But anyway, that's where she's due. I don't know that she'll make it to the 24th, but that's when she's due. She seems to be doing good. But then again, she might make it past the 24th. You don't ever know. Oh yeah, she'll stay. She's gonna stay over top of him, or she'll lay down right beside him. One of the two, but she's gonna be right there. Okay, when you come out here, Heather, um, if you would bring me a C charger for my phone because my phone is dead, and I'll need that to do treats. Heather's trying to finish up some of her schoolwork. I need to start on some of mine. I've been procrastinating this week on the schoolwork. Thank you for the heart, me, life mess. Thank y'all for liking and sharing the live. Appreciate it. The baby's doing good. I wouldn't. I don't know. I guess I'm learning in school. I don't know. It seems repetitive to me. Probably because it is. But I'm actually in school working on a bachelor's in animal assisted therapy, which this will be my third bachelor's. So that's why I say it's kind of repetitive to me. And then I guess after I get that, I'm going to get my master's, maybe. I don't know. It depends. Depends if I want to stay in school that much or not. I think Heather is planning on getting her master's. She's working on her bachelor's too in animal assisted therapy. But she's working on some minors as well. And I think she wants to get a master's too. Oh, I am just taking the stuff I hadn't taken, Thomasina. I transferred a lot of credits in from when I got my other bachelor's. The problem is I got 5 classes that I've had before, but I'm having to retake them because the curriculum has been updated since I took them, but that's not my fault. I mean, it was 40 years ago when I took them, so I can't help they updated the curriculum. But so I got 5 classes I have to retake. I'm actually retaking, I think I'm retaking one not next semester but the next. But I mean it's not a big deal. So yeah, I don't have a lot. I mean, I have a lot to do, but I don't have a lot to do. Um, I may be finished with the bachelor sometime at the end of next year. So it just depends. Um, when you do the online thing, they only want you to do 2 classes at a time, and I got permission to do 3 classes, but I haven't done 3 yet. If I would go ahead and do 3, I probably could get done by midsummer next year, but I just haven't done 3 because I just don't know that I have time to do 3 each term or whatever. I could get it done quicker, but I don't know that I want to push to get it done that quick. Thank you, Steph, for the heart. Yeah, we've been a little preoccupied around here, to say the least. I don't know. Maybe they want me to retain things. I don't know. It don't matter because one of the classes I had to retake, I've already retaken. I made an A in it, so apparently I retained it okay. So I just think it's funny. I already have a degree in biology, and they're making me retake a biology class. I just thought it was funny. Isadora had a baby, I don't know, almost a month ago. It'll be a month on the 20th. What? No, we hadn't had a baby today, no. That baby right there he'll be a month old on the 20th, but technically he should have been, I don't know, what's today, the 17th, I think? Yeah. So technically he should have been born 3 days ago. He was due 3 days ago, but he was born almost a month early, so. He was born at like 318 days, so. Mama, you gonna come over here and see us a minute? Say, nope, he's gonna nurse, so I'm not coming. I'm gonna stay right here. The day's not over yet. That's true. That is true. Supposed to have storms tomorrow night, though. I think. Right now, she probably feels like walking. She probably walk over here in a minute. 'Cause she's got a little bit of a cold. So. Like I said, she's taking enough pain medication that she's able to walk. But she's not going to walk usually. When he's nursing, she's not usually going nowhere.
Yeah, you want that carrot? Oh, you like carrots.
No, PEMF might help get some inflammation down, but it can't fix what's wrong with her. Unfortunately, it can't fix what's wrong with her. You gonna come over here? Come on. Come on, baby. Come over here and see us. It's almost time to take your medicine again. You gonna come over here? That's it. Come on. Poor baby. I know. Y'all can come over here. You ain't gonna come over here unless he does, are you? She has ring bone. She was diagnosed Wednesday with ring bone in her front pasterns. We think it was caused back when we think she got kicked back in May, because back in May, she came in limping one day and they had been out there bucking and kicking and all that kind of stuff. And so we think she got kicked then. And we took her to the vet in May. They did x-rays. They looked at her and all of that. X-rays were clear. We all just chalked it up till she got kicked and she was a little sore. And then in August, she started getting a lot of swelling while she was pregnant in her front legs and her chest. And we couldn't get it pinpointed. We put her on medication to take the swelling down, and she delivered the baby a month early. And when they did x-rays Wednesday, she has ring bone in her pasterns. So, and it's kind of like an osteo type of arthritis, like a degenerative type of arthritis, basically. It can actually, over time, it can fuse. And once it fuses, they don't have as much pain, but they still have pain with it. But it also makes the bone weak. And a lot of times horses will rear up or something, and when they come down, they snap the bone. And we had some friends down the road that had a horse that had ring bone, and it reared up and snapped the bone in the back leg, and it had to be put down. And so a lot of times the bone gets weaker. So with her, she can't go out by herself. Like, we can't just turn her out with the baby. She has to go out on a lead, and we can walk her and the baby can run or whatever. But we have to watch what she does. And she's on pain medication twice a day. She's on other medication for her stomach and all kinds of stuff. And we're basically managing her pain. The vets have already said that we could wean the baby at any point. Once he turns a month old, we can wean him if we need to. But we're not planning on doing that because, honestly, I think the only reason she hasn't given up is because of the baby. And I think that's the absolute only reason she hadn't given up. Because it's what I was saying earlier. She has a bond with her baby like I've never seen a horse have. Um, when that baby, she'll lay down, that baby will lay down right between her legs and cuddle up to her. Or the baby will be laying down and she'll lay down and lay her head on the baby. And then when he moves, she picks her head up, lets him move. She'll lay back down and he'll lay his head across her head or across her neck and lay there. They always sleep together. Always. If you watch our cameras at night, always. They're right beside each other. If I go in there and I get her and bring her over here, he's going to be right up underneath her. If I go get him, she's going to be right there. But a lot of time when we take her out into the riding area, the baby hardly leaves her. I mean, he might run for just a second, but he's coming right back to mama and staying right with mama. He's not like a lot of colts and babies when they are foals when they're younger, and you take them out and they get to go out in the pasture with their mama or something. They'll get out there and run and buck and all that. No, he stays with his mama the whole time. She has a closer bond with him than she ever had with Sabato. Way closer bond. That stuff on her side is called silver sulfidine. It's because she gets like bed sores from laying down so much. So that's silver sulfidine on her sides. But she eats good. Like I said, she's on pain medication, so that helps. She eats good, but she only eats what she wants to eat when she wants to eat it. She eats probably 2.5 gallon bucket full of food twice a day. So will she? Joanne, I don't know how to answer that. Will she pass away after the baby weans? I have no idea. As long as she can nurse the baby, we're not going to take the baby away from her right now. As long as it's not putting her in danger. No, she's not a rescue. It was a tough birth, but the reason it was a tough birth, she was perfectly healthy when she bred last year in November. She saw the vet I think it was every 2 months or 3 months. I think it was every 3 months. We saw the vet, had ultrasounds, everything was fine. And in May, she started limping out in the pasture one day, and we thought she got kicked. So we took her to the vet, and they did x-rays, and everything seemed to be clear. But then in August, she was due October 14th, and at the end of August, she started swelling her front legs and her chest really bad. And so we went another round again with the vet, couldn't figure out what was causing it, but we put her on medication to get the swelling down, and no sooner than the swelling came off, she gave birth at like 318 days with the baby. And she's just had a tough time, but the vet was back out and did x-rays, and she has ring bone in her front pasterns. And the vet seems to think it came from some trauma when she was kicked or something back in May. It just, obviously it wasn't on the x-ray yet, but it is now. So and she eats, like I said, she eats about 2.5 gallons twice a day. She eats all her hay, but she doesn't just like sit and pig out like a lot of mares when they're nursing a baby. They'll sit and eat all day long. She doesn't do it. She only eats what she has to eat. But I know why. It's because horses are smart. She knows if she gets too heavy, it's going to hurt her feet worse. It's going to make them hurt worse. So she's staying the way she is. I mean, yes, she's nursing a baby, but she's eating enough to sustain where she's at. And I can give her more, but she won't eat more. So, like, she's still eating right now on some of her breakfast out of that thing right now. But usually during the day she eats the whole 2.5 gallons over the period of the day, and then in the evening she gets 2.5 more gallons of feed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's instinct. Horses are smart. They know, and she knows that. Hey, if I put a lot of weight on, it's going to make my feet hurt worse than they already are. So today we have her legs wrapped. We did a heat treatment on her legs today, and we have them wrapped. So, and those will probably come off tomorrow, and we'll let them stay off a day, and then we'll put them back on again. And she's good about taking her medicine most of the time. She doesn't argue too much about it. Oh yeah, she's got plenty of milk. She's not having any trouble nursing the baby. She's had no trouble nursing the baby since the day the baby was born. So now we did put her on Equidome when she gave birth to the baby, to try to help with the milk if we needed to, but we really didn't have to. We did it for 2 days, and then we didn't have to do it anymore. So. But he's doing good, considering he's wasn't supposed to be born until 3 days ago. But I mean, there's no way to know how long she can live with the ring bone, because it's not the ring bone that causes the issue. It's things that happen because of the ring bone, I guess. They're just more prone to break that bone, and and they're in a lot of pain from it. And luckily, she's managing her pain pretty good right now, and hopefully she keeps managing it good. The good thing is she drinks plenty of water, and she eats her feed, and her baby eats her feed too, standing in the food bucket, and she eats her hay. Do I think she's in pain? I don't think she's in a lot of pain right now, but she's taking pain medication twice a day. If she doesn't have pain medication, she's in excruciating pain. I can tell you that for sure. And I'm sure she has some pain right now, even on pain medication, because my phone's dead, but in another hour and a half, she's due for pain medication again. So it's just like a person that has to take pain medication. If you have to take pain medication every 4 hours, you may not, or every 8 hours, you may not be in pain during the day while you have the medication in your system, but when it's close to that 8-hour mark, you start hurting again. It's the same thing with a horse. But she's tolerating it pretty good. Again, the same thing is, like I said earlier, she's on pain medication so that we can manage her pain, but we can't keep her on pain medication forever, because the longer we keep her on pain medication, the more chance she has to have other issues, like kidney, liver, all kinds of other issues, stomach issues, just all kinds of things. It's just like a person that takes way too much ibuprofen. It can cause all kinds of issues. But at this point, we don't have any choice but to keep her on pain medication. No, the marks are, I said that a little while ago, Susan. The marks are from where she lays down. That's not really a mark. That's medication that I've got on there. It's called silver sulfidine. It's white. Nope, cortisone won't help. There is no cure for ringbone. A lot of times they put they give them joint injections with hyaluronic acid, but where it's at, she can't. It wouldn't do any good to put injections in there. Now she takes hyaluronic acid, but it comes in a gelatin form. It's like a liquid form, and we give her that with her pain medication at the same time. So she is taking that, which that's for joints. It's a joint supplement's what it is. And she also takes another joint supplement, and that's to try to help with swelling around the joints and things like that, but it's not going to cure the ring bone. All that's doing is treating the symptoms and trying to help with the symptoms and trying to manage her pain, because if she gets a lot of swelling around the joint, it's going to hurt worse. I have arthritis in my hands. If I get swelling in my hands, it hurts worse because of the arthritis. So it's the same thing with her joints. Oh yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, that's for sure. Ain't that right, baby girl? There, Martina, there's no reason to me check for herbs or anything. You can't cure ring bone. There is no cure for it. It doesn't matter how many herbs you apply or they ingest or whatever. It won't cure ring bone. There is no cure. No, it's not hereditary. No way, shape, form, or fashion. It's not hereditary. It's caused from trauma usually. In her case, we believe she was kicked in the pasture with some other horses because they were out there bucking and kicking at each other that day. So we don't, we don't know. I mean, somebody kicked her, she bucked and landed wrong. We don't know. She just came in limping from the pasture in May, and we're pretty sure that's what it is. Yep, a lot of retired reining horses have ring bone. It's because of all the stress and trauma. A lot of performance horses end up with it because of the trauma and stuff and the stress that they put on their joints and stuff. So yeah, it could be any stress or trauma, honestly. Like I said, she's not. No, they can't inject her. The vet said that there was no point in injecting her, that it's not going to help there. So we give her the exact same thing they inject the horse with, we give her by mouth every day, twice a day, which is hyaluronic acid. And we give it to her twice a day, every day. She also takes MSM twice a day, every day. Pain medication twice a day, every day. There's not. We could put shoes on her, but shoes are not going to help her pasterns. Her pasterns are, because of the ring bone and where the ring bone's at, her pasterns are below more than 90 degrees parallel with the ground. In other words, they're almost touching the ground at a reverse angle. So we wrap it up like I got it right now with medication in there to try to help give her some support, but a shoe's not going to support it. We've already talked to multiple professionals about it. Nope, won't improve over time. It'll never get better.
Stop.
Did you have to pee, sir? You could have did that off camera, you know. What's your mama doing? She going back to sleep? She just swapped you with the tail, didn't she? Did she get you with her tail? Nope, nothing like what Tia had. Tia foundered. Tia did not have ring bone. She foundered. Totally different thing. Are you gonna bother her now? You gonna aggravate her now? Say not very long, I'm not. Say I love my mama too much to aggravate her too much. No, he's not biting her, he's playing with her tail. Uno is 11. Or at least she will be in a few months. Boomer, what is wrong with you tonight? Yeah, this is Isadora. Oh, well, hi, ma'am. Did you finally come to see me? Oh, you're going to leave? Don't leave. Please don't leave. Don't leave. Come back. Come back and say
Well,
hi.
I got my finger.
Come back. Good. Oh, shoot.
Get to the end of it and realized that it wasn't long enough, so I have to go back and redo the
And
whole thing.
redo it again?
Twice as much information.
Can you say hi?
But I'm usually recording too much and it's too long and I'm having to like
And talk real fast,
so
yeah.
I can fit it all in there.
Hey. Hi. Are you being friendly now? You not being...
What you doing? What you doing, huh?
You come to say hi? You've been like standoffish. Why you gonna come say hi now? Oh.
Her need some good lovin's.
Her's a baby. Her's
Her
just a
needs some
baby.
good
Her's just a baby.
She says, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, she's out.
She
Nope.
says, 2 of y'all? Nope, I don't think so. You think I got treats, don't you, sweetie?
That's
baby?
that's what it is. She thinks you
think-
got
You
something.
think because I'm out here and we're live, we got treats, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, that's what she thinks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she had to come say hi. Her had to come say hi. Hey, did you bring me a cord? Because my phone is like
Is that the
Completely dead. Yes, that's the right one. Like, I was trying to show that picture of them minerals to Miss Gale, and the phone just died.
There's another phone. That one.
No, it's working. It's working. It'll take it a minute to charge up.
Okay. Settle down. Squat. Settle down.
No, that's Heather right there. That's Heather.
Who did I think it was?
He's not modest. Yeah, Jubilee is not modest. He's messing with his mama's wraps.
Hey. Stop.
Well, Billy Joe is here, but it's Heather and Billy Joe.
You coming back or not? No?
Put it back out.
Okay. You don't have to come back if you don't want to. She said nobody can look at her right now. She is not in the mood for that. She wasn't in the mood
She's
for
right
it
there.
earlier
She
either.
just.
Well, Isadora said
Sweet baby. Come on, kisses.
Isadora and Jubilee are up right now, so.
Hey. Hi, sweet baby. Hi. She's so sweet.
Thank you, Lori B, for the gifts.
Newt. Newt. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I got shavings in her hair.
Yeah, she had some in there earlier from laying down.
I was so hoping I would be done with that thing.
I
That
know.
presentation.
I know. But at least you just got to record it.
Yeah.
Was it not long enough?
No, it says 5 to 10 minutes.
How long was it?
It was a little over 3 minutes.
Oh, well, you got to talk slower.
I was already talking really slow. Like really slow.
You got to talk slower.
Are you liking these carrots?
Talk like you're from
I was
way
like,
down in the sticks.
Hello, my name is Heather Martin.
No, you got to talk slower than that.
Da.
Yeah, look, tell them, hello, my name is Heather Martin. That's Martin. Spell it out for them.
That's Heather
Yeah.
Martin.
There you go. Spell it out for them. That way it takes longer.
And I
Thank
am
y'all.
with Smooth Moose Ranch. That's
And spell that out, too.
SMOOTHMO.
Yeah. Don't say SMR.
No.
Thank you, Cindy, for the gifts. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for the gifts.
You like my shirt, honey?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those nurses shirts.
Thank you, Ruth Ann, for the gift.
It's cute.
And I wear them for Halloween, even though they're not
Right.
Halloween yet. Would you stop it, sir?
You didn't know that's what I do every time I do a presentation. Just stretch it out. I spell my name out.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do too. Go
Really?
look. Go listen. No, I'm just kidding. You know I don't do that. I just talk slow.
I swear I was talking slow already. I really did try that. Believe me.
Thank you, Ruth Ann, for the gold boxing gloves. Atana, what are you doing?
She's upset because they're getting carrots
Stop.
and she's not. She thinks
Stop
they're getting
it.
something.
Stop it.
What do you want? You think
Here?
the chickens would eat carrots?
Oh,
I bet
no,
they would.
They eat shredded ones, I know.
Yeah, they were eating shredded carrots earlier.
Were they?
I know. I know what they will eat. Mango. Because Jimmy was throwing the mangoes yesterday and the chickens was eating it. But chickens eat pretty much anything, so.
Why would you never know?
I really? I'm gonna show them what you're doing.
I did a rude awakening.
Hey, don't, no, don't.
I did a rude awakening.
Don't touch the camera.
Got from London.
Don't touch the camera. There. Now, here. I'm gonna put it right here. Because she's gonna be back. I promise she's gonna be back.
Oh, you were gone. You said
She's
hey,
gonna be
Mom.
back
Yeah.
I was just
every time.
You're switching my medication.
Aren't you? You're already back. You're just hiding over there. I see you.
I guess that's good.
I see
Oh,
you.
look.
Come here.
The shots that I get in my hips, they took me off.
Oh, that's not true. You don't need that.
Well, I made by the end of the night. Let me get a picture of this.
Hi. What's up? You look like you about to go to sleep.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey Blair, how are you?
Hey, Blair.
Guess what? Did she send you that video?
Ew.
Did you send Heather that video, Blair? She took a video she was going to send you. Blair says she's excited about tomorrow. I'm excited too. I'm excited to see if we got all the bugs out. She says she's doing it now. I think we got all the bugs out of his brain today.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. You'll see on the video. Hi.
Every time I go to take her stinking picture,
She leaves.
moves.
She
Every
don't.
time.
She don't. Look, I went in there to try to take a picture of her udder earlier. She throwed a fit. She picked her leg up, act like she was gonna kick me and everything. Turned her butt towards me. I mean, she was turning her butt towards me, like she didn't want me to take a picture. I wasn't even touching her. I was just trying to take a picture.
Oh my goodness, Mira. What is wrong with you, girl? What? Oh, really?
Oh, she's
so
mad.
mad at you.
She thinks somebody's gonna get something she ain't getting.
She is so mad.
Yeah, she said no paparazzi. She wasn't having it this morning. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for the gifts. Blair, what time's your race tomorrow? Thank you, Sigamone, for the heart signal. Hey, Miss Patricia, how are you? Hey, Reba.
What did she say? Thomasina says, so had Laname met his match in the Scary Flags?
I don't know. I didn't see that one. You must be behind or in front of me. Oh, you don't start to. Oh, you got trainers. Oh, you pre-entered to run around 4. That's cool.
Dang, that's a long time.
Well, it starts at. She said trainers start at 9:30.
Yeah.
The race starts at 2:30, but
That's
she
what I'm
pre-entered
saying. That's like
so-
all day.
to run around 4. That's the good thing about pre-entering. You can kind of judge when you got to run.
Look at Lanane over there licking his lips. The way Sabato
Look at
is.
Sabato doing it too.
He's looking at his
Jubilee over here standing in the.
phone.
Jubilee over here standing in her food bowl.
Yeah, he is.
He's eating.
He is so cute.
He's eating.
He's getting bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a book or a clip so you could walk her around. Yeah, that's cool. Or a book or something, because I know between 9:30 and 4, that's a while.
See, I would get so distracted. I wouldn't be able to like read a book and stuff. Hi, Titi. We doing treats tonight?
Yeah, yeah, we're doing treats. Yeah, that's the Tana behind me. Every once in a while, she's not there right now, but she will
What are you
be.
doing, man?
You don't want any more carrots.
Look at him licking his lip.
He refuses carrots, though.
Refuses them? Most of them don't like them things.
That one loves them.
Oh, that one loves anything. She's like Mikey. She'll eat anything.
Probably eat a buffalo chip.
She'll probably eat anything.
And now he tried a carrot.
Diosa was like that. Diosa would eat anything.
Oh yeah, she'll eat it.
Like anything.
Mira, same name.
Yeah, Mira is.
Donnie too. I bet he'll eat anything.
I think so.
He didn't get that big by mistake.
She's due on the 24th, Sue.
Moonshine probably eat anything. Because he didn't get that big by mistake either.
You got your new laser set up? Laser set up for what? What is that noise?
That's that fan. You can cut it off now. I had it on earlier because it felt hot in here to me. But it's cool in here now. Isadore's is on too.
Do you want me to turn it off?
It don't matter.
She don't have as much circulation in
Yeah,
her
it
stall
don't
as the
matter.
other horses do, though.
Yeah, it does. Her
Look
stall,
on, hey, are you
her
bored?
stall stays warmer than the other stalls because it's more closed off. Because she's got solid walls on two
Yeah,
sides,
that's what
or three sides. I'm sorry.
You're slinging slobber, buddy.
I mean.
When you do that, you sling your slobber.
Oh, okay. I understand, Thomasina. That's cool.
I gotta run to this one.
I figured.
Hmm?
I figured. Maybe when you get back, you can get the buckets.
Yeah, I'll get 'em. I need to turn the lights on anyway. The lights are off. Apparently my phone is on like SOS right this second. It says, there it goes. It wasn't charging. I mean, it's
I
like,
want to go get my hair chopped off.
kind of want to get your hair chopped off.
Like, I really want a haircut.
What kind of weather do we have today? It was sunny and warm, like 80. Your internet was down. Yeah, I'm glad ours hadn't been down lately. That's a pain when it goes down.
Goodness gracious.
Thanks, Mira.
I don't remember who was it. One of the horses did that to Liz yesterday. She was standing in front of them and she went like this, and the horse just all over her hand and a little bit on her face.
Blair said, "Don't you dare! Your hair's long and beautiful."
Yeah, but it needs to be trimmed.
Well, go with Blair to the hair place. You can get it trimmed.
I just feel like a lot of this down here is dead.
Blair's got a hair place. You don't realize how much you use the internet. Believe me, I know how much we use it around here. It's a lot. More than I want to some days.
If I go with Blair, I might come back blonde-headed.
You might. I think she told me she was fixing to do something different, but I can't remember.
It would be really funny if I went blonde like she is and she went brown like I am.
She told me she was fixing to do something different the other day. Like Tuesday, she told me. And then today, I I don't remember though. I don't remember the coloring. That's what happens when you get old, Blair.
Don't I know?
She said dirty blondish.
No, I gotta go white like you, Blair, if we're gonna flip flop. And then everybody will be like, who's that old woman you're married to, Tim? Is that your mother?
They already asked you if I'm your dad.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
See, I read
I'll
them.
be right back.
All right.
They already asked you if I'm your dad.
They'll say he's cheating on me. Yeah. That's funny. What are you doing to it, baby?
Stop having this
Can I have some
evening.
kisses? Please don't bite my face off. Just give me kisses. Nope. Okay. She said, no, mine will be dirty blondish. You're totally going to go platinum. I just think that would be so funny. And then we would have to like go to your mom and dad's together and be like, hey. They'd be like, what happened? Oh, Blair has beautiful hair too, believe me.
You need to settle down, buddy.
Yes.
You can have all the things.
But see, if I went platinum, Blair, then I would have to end up like doing all the crazy colors like I've always wanted to do and just been too, not afraid to do, but maybe a little afraid to do. Like I always wanted to do like a turquoise and a purple and a blue and, you know, the mermaid colors or whatever, and just been too chicken to do it. So if I went platinum, that would be the next step, I promise you. If I had enough guts to go platinum, that would be the next step. But then I would have to maintain it, and I don't have the time or energy or money to maintain it, so.
Can I have a kiss?
You said platinum is feathers in your hair?
I gotta go see Infinito. I gotta go see Infinito. Oh, I better take him some carrots, okay?
Probably, Michelle.
He needs carrots too.
You lose brain cells every time you dye platinum. Yeah, like I said, I'm doing good to like say I'm going to brush my hair today some days, so I can't imagine having to go, oh, my roots are starting to show. If I was going to dye my hair, I would probably just dye like the ends or just something like that. That way, as it grew out, it would still be, it wouldn't have to be fixed or updated or whatever. Isn't that right? You wouldn't know who I was if I dyed my hair, wouldn't you, mean? See, that's how I am, Ashley. Mine is always in a ponytail. Like, everybody who knows me and sees me knows, like, you're very, very, very rarely gonna see me when my hair is not in a ponytail. And lately, I wear a hat all the time. So, I just feel like it's easier to put my hair in a ponytail and put it in a hat and all that. Well, the last time I used a color that was supposed to wash out in 24 washings stayed in my hair for, I don't know, like 6 months to a year. It did not wash out the way it was supposed to. It might as well have said permanent. And by the way, that was when I was in, oh gosh, probably when I was 17 or 18 years old. Hi, buddy. Jubilee is right below the camera, looking out the door. How are you doing, sir? You are so cute. Yes, you are. I want to come over there, but you would probably move if I did. Oh, he just ran back to Mama. Did you get cheesecake stuff? Next time I make a cheesecake, I'm gonna put probably chocolate chips in it or something. Or strawberries or something. Okay, that thing is messing with my face. Ugh. I don't know why this thing automatically turns on enhancement. I just wish it would not do that. Can I have kisses? Thank you. Thank you, sweet baby.
What? What you want, Boomy? Behind you. You gonna let me scratch you? Are you gonna let me scratch you?
She's like, do you have treats?
She knows I got some in my pocket.
Are you standing up on that door or?
No, he's not.
He, I think he's just pushing on the door.
Yeah,
maybe.
he puts it on the door. You can have some in a little while. Let me have treats.
I do too, Ashley. I like the cherry stuff too.
No, he's not standing on the door. He's standing top.
You can't hardly see over the wall, can you?
No, this one's too tall.
Yeah.
What?
Hi, Boom Boom. Oh, you stinky. You need a bath, sir. You need a bath bad. Yes, you do. Really bad. You need a bath. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, get down.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Can you give me this? Oh, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah? Are you my good boy?
It's like,
He said, yeah, I'm a good boy. Give me a treat. Are you being good? Oh,
horses are pregnant anywhere from 11 to, usually the norm is 11 months. But they can be pregnant for longer or they could be pregnant for a shorter amount of time. But the normal is 340 days. That's right, Ashley. They can hold it in or they can let it out early. It just depends on the baby and the mom. Jubilee, are you over there chewing on the thing? Can I come over there? You're gonna run back to Mama? Him's gone. Him was gone. Oh my goodness. You gonna come over here and see me? Come see me.
Hi, Jubilee. Hi, Mama.
He is so cute. sweet girl. Mira, oh my goodness. Look at her, y'all. She is just throwing a stinking fit over there. Hi, Jubilee. Hi, sweet baby. Come here, Jamie. Come on. He'll be back. I fully believe he'll be back. And y'all gotta just... trust me on having this right here because... Come on. Come on, Jubilee. Mira, oh my word. I swear I think it's because she saw the baby, y'all.
What are you doing, Jubilee?
I know, he is so special, Ashley. Boomer, don't go in there. Oh yeah, he is definitely shy. Oh yes, Blair, she has definitely got bugs. Now he ain't even looking. But y'all got to see how Mira is acting over here. She is losing her mind. Did you really, Liz? Huh. Look at her. I mean, she is losing it over there. I don't know what's wrong with this horse. Oh, she's your type of horse. She's what you like, Ashley.
She's spicy.
Ashley says that she likes the crazy ones, and she is acting loonier than loony tonight. She's gonna hurt herself? No, hopefully not. I don't know, she's just acting nutty. I mean, nobody is doing anything to her. Like, Billy Joe is over there looking at Isadora, and I'm right here. I think what it is she can see that baby in there, and she wants, I don't know if she wants a baby, but one time she saw him, and she's like, when she can see him well, she loses her mind or something.
You need to calm down, ma'am. No. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing.
Oh, somebody's back. And if I move, he'll probably move.
Hi. Hi, sir.
Let me see if I can flip this thing so y'all can see him.
Hi, Jubilee.
I think he'll come back in a minute.
Can you stop, sir?
Come here, Jubilee. Come on. Come on.
Stop. You're being spoiled. Now stop.
What'd he do?
He
Amber, the treatment plan for ring bone is to keep her as comfortable as possible as long as we possibly can.
I'm just gonna sit right here.
She's on various medications and look, Tim,
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know you was there. I'm sorry.
he'll be back in a second.
Yeah,
He's really getting very curious, you know.
I was petting him in there today when I was messing with her. I was scratching his butt and his shoulders. That's for your water.
Oh, you gave me water. It's in my lap.
Yeah, it's in your lap.
Well, right in front of my face.
What? Are you just showing the floor? Or?
Yeah, I'm showing the floor right now, but he keeps coming over here. But you got to shut that back so he'll come back.
Okay.
He'll be back. Here he comes. He's getting more curious.
Hey, settle down. You're getting to be as bad as Mira.
Come here. Come on. These two right here are losing their minds.
You'll be all right.
Especially that one.
You'll be all right.
Come on.
They'll be all right once they boom.
I still have more coffee for you guys.
Oh, yum.
Hey,
Sabado.
settle down, Sabado.
Flyboy, no, the prognosis is not good. I don't know
Show me.
how many people, there's probably a lot of people in here that haven't.
For 2 hours.
Oh, Tim said he's been talking about it for 2 hours. Well,
Just about. What time is it?
it's 8 o'clock, a little after 8.
Yeah, so 2 hours.
So basically, she has ring bone. It's not fixable, curable, whatever. Psst, psst, psst. No,
Well,
no. Anyway, it's not fixable, it's not curable. We are.
managing her pain.
What?
Managing her pain.
Yes, we are basically managing her pain. It is equivalent to maybe osteoarthritis or something where the bone just kind of degenerates. And at this point, the bone has remodeled. It's not the same as Founder, but in a sense, it's kind of the same concept, just not the same bone. So her bone has moved, it has changed, it is not, it is extremely painful for her, and there's nothing that we can do or that the vet can do to fix it. So the prognosis is not good, no. And right now we are trying to keep her as comfortable as possible for as long as possible. If that means that she is still comfortable or able to keep her comfortable even after weaning, then that's wonderful. But right now it's pretty bad. So I think it's safe to say, and you can tell me if you disagree or if I'm wrong, but if she did not have a baby right now, she probably already would have given up, and
Oh, she
we
definitely
probably would have already put her down because she is,
She would've
in
gave
quite
up.
a bit
She
of
would-
pain.
The only reason she gets up is because of that baby.
yeah.
She
So
loves that baby.
she loves the baby. It is very sad. I don't know what else we can do though. I mean, we are doing the best we can to. No, Tim has not gotten buckets, Emily. Okay, Rome's wifey, you said why not put her down if there's no cure? Why just manage the pain? She's always going to be in pain. That's what we're sitting here talking about. Like, we are trying to allow her to, we don't want to lose her and the baby at this point, and we're trying to keep her as comfortable as possible to as long as we can. And the vet said that if we can at least try to get her through until the baby's a month old, that would be great. But Tim and I are hoping that we're doing more than just what the vet said. And so the vet told us the medicine to give her, but we're also giving her MSM. We're giving her Lubricin, which is hydroloric acid, I think it is. So we're giving her both of those along with like minerals and things like that. And we are working with her feet. I don't know, we're trying to do everything that we can to keep her as comfortable for as long as is possible. Flyboy, a Christmas miracle would be absolutely amazing. But that's one of those situations where it's one of those situations where it would truly have to be a miracle, because there's nothing, this disease is not like something that can get better, you know? It's not, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, in a person, I want you to think about it from like in a person point of view. If this happened to a person, it would be somewhat equivalent to the bone in your leg deciding that it didn't want to be straight anymore. It's gonna like just bend and go in a whole nother direction, to the point where if you put any weight on it whatsoever, it could just snap. And so now let's take it a step further and say that if you were off of your feet for very long, you would not survive. It would be the end of you, okay? And which is what it happens with horses. They physically, if they lay down for too long, they will get pneumonia and it will suffocate them. So, so if you're hurting, but I can say this, anybody with a child knows that even if you had that circumstance and you had like that happening with your legs and your bones, and you had to stand up anyway to protect and nourish your child, you would do it to the best of your ability. And that is the situation that Isadora is in right now. Is she in pain? Yes. But she also loves this baby so much, and she literally gets up for this baby. And Tim and I believe that with all of our heart. It's not, I just think that she basically survives and gets up right now for Jubilee. And it's truly a miracle that she was able to keep him in as long as she did, and that he is doing as well as he is. He is, he truly is a little miracle. And oh my goodness, thank you, Billy Joe. You got that? He truly is a little miracle, and she's done very well, and she loves him so much, and she is such a good mama. Oh, he's adorable. He's super, super cute, and he's just tiny. He's so tiny, but I don't think he's gonna stay tiny. I think he's gonna end up being big. I didn't measure him to see how tall like he is possibly gonna be, at the same time, like his little legs look so long. Oh, I agree, Claire. I agree, completely agree. I just know that they are, please open the gate, the chickens want out. What are you talking about, Ashley? Is there a chicken in there or something? Or you're talking about there. You want the chickens to go away. I'm with you, I understand. They probably don't want out. Well, they do want out during the day, but at night, no, they don't really want out. They kind of want to stay in the safety of the barn. Yeah, a miracle would be amazing, Catherine. Tim and I were very, very, very hopeful that she would bounce back and it would be different after she had the baby. But unfortunately, that was not the case. So, I don't know. Thank you, Billy Joe. Well, yes, she was definitely, and you know, I think it's so, I shouldn't say funny because it's not funny, but the people who were like, why would you breed a horse that is, has conformation issues, and why would you even think about breeding her when she's as skinny as she is, and things like that. This horse was almost fat when she was bred. So, I don't know.
That
It's
horse
just,
didn't have no confirmation issues.
no,
either.
and she had absolutely no confirmation.
confirmation.
Yes.
But
I'm trying to
people
find.
that don't have passos don't know what confirmation
No,
is.
well, no,
For a passo.
yeah, confirmation for a passo. They don't understand what that is. It's supposed to look like or whatever, you know?
No, that's not true.
I took some screenshots of her right when we bred her. I was trying to find them. I don't know. I have to find my screenshots. Okay, here we go. Screenshots. What the heck?
Someone,
That was Saturday. I thought you said he couldn't get that thing undone. So,
he kicked it off the wall.
Go with him. He can eat it off the ground.
so let me just show you her. This was when she was being pregnancy checked, okay? So what, 18 days in or something like that, Tim?
Yeah, 8.
You can see her belly sticking out there. Like she was on the verge of being chunky. This was the day that she bred Infinito. You can see her belly sticking out there. Do what, Tim?
Nothing. You don't want me to say what I want to say, so I promise you.
No, I probably don't.
You know.
Nobody said anything, Tim. I was just talking to them about it. was trying to show y'all a picture like after she had Sabato, so that you could see what she looked like after she had a baby the first time. So that was her after she had Sabato. And as you can see, she was like a really, really, really good weight. It has nothing to do with us not feeding her, or it has nothing to do with something that we could have done better. Let me put it that way. She was under veterinary care, like she was literally ultrasounded 3 times during, 2 or 3 times. I think, I know for sure twice during her pregnancy, but honestly I think it was 3. And she was fed twice a day, every day. She had 9 times out of 10, if you went in her stall, she had food in her bucket. Like, I mean, it's not for lack of feeding. We've tried giving her supplements, we tried giving her weight gain stuff. But the problem is if she won't even eat her regular food, how are we going to, you know, and a lot of times horses won't eat if you put like medicine or supplements and stuff in there. So no, it's not even an old age thing, because she's not old. I mean, she's 16, so that's not old in horses at all. That's like somebody being in their 30s probably. I mean, it's like a good age. Maybe somebody in their 40s. Like worst case scenario, somebody in their 40s. But that's still not old. I wouldn't. Well,
So you can watch it. I'm gonna help you
Maybe.
bring the boys in.
and you know, Tim and I say trauma because and honestly, this is the main reason that Tim and I say trauma is what caused this. Because we looked at all the different things that cause this or can cause this. And the other stuff that's on that list, like, she didn't have any of that. And we do know that we saw her, like, having issues with another horse, like kicking at or whatever, and another horse kicking at her. So we know that she did get kicked. And that's the only thing that we can think of that it could possibly be. The only problem with that theory in my brain is that she has it in both legs. And I don't know, was she kicked in both legs? I mean, it's possible, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what is, we don't really know exactly what caused it, but we think that that's what caused it. That's true, Gil. Miss Gail said, I really wish people would do some research on ringbone before they start attacking Tim and Heather. A little knowledge can go a long way. She is, she is a very special horse. And I feel like Isadora taught me a lot. I really do. I know when Tim and I used to go outside on my lunch breaks and like work with her, and I just really feel like she taught me a lot. So, I don't know. We really do love Isadora, and if I would have thought for 1 second that this would happen to her, we never would have bred her. Like, I don't understand it. I think that it's awful, and I wish I knew. Like, I wish I could turn back time and either not breed her, or it may have happened anyway. I don't know. I don't know if it is due to the breeding or if it's just I don't know what exact. I don't know. I really don't know. So, oh, that's sweet, Ashley. I don't know. I just really don't know. I know that this whole situation, for the longest time, I felt like it was because we bred her or something like that, but it may not have even been. It may have been something, it may not have had anything to do with it. I don't know. I just wish that there was something that I could do or had done differently. Yes, this is cheesecake soup. Billy Joe made it. I just wish there was something that we could do. I pray, you know, everybody says we'll just pray for a miracle, and I would absolutely love to come out here one day and everything be wonderful and fun and whatever. So she was diagnosed with ring bone on Wednesday. Today is Friday, right? I think today's Friday. I swear my days are just jacked up. So it's just been a kind of a weird day. It was a crazy day at work. But honestly, almost every day this week has been a crazy day at work. The alarm went off like 4 times today at work. We had somebody, we had a theft, robbery, whatever you want to call it. Not robbery, but theft. And, but I got really, really clear pictures of the person and called the police and called an officer whose number I have personally and sent pictures to them, and I'm hoping that they catch them. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. It's been very crazy. But the whole week has been quite crazy. One day, the alarm was going off for like 20 minutes straight. And when I say alarm, I'm talking about very loud, woo, 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 like very loud alarm. But yes, I work in customer service at a retail store. I will not be saying where. Oh. You think you remember that day? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. It's been crazy. What? That one? Because she put this over there, but I was scared something was going to get it, and I dropped her fork, but I'll give you mine in just a minute. Or we can share back and forth.
We'll go ahead and finish. It's fine.
Ring bone cannot be medicated. It can be medicated in the sense of, it can be medicated in the sense like you taking pain medication. But it cannot be medicated in the sense of making it better or making it go away. That is so awesome, Kels. Look, when I graduate, we gonna be doing some celebrating. We may just have to, I don't know, we're gonna do some celebrating. I can't wait. But Tim's gonna graduate before I am, so Tim, I don't know exactly how long it's going to take for Tim to graduate compared to me graduating, but I'm sure it will probably be at least half of a year before me, right?
More like 2 years.
2 years before
I
me.
should be done by the end of next year.
2 years? Do you have that many credits already?
Like 78.
Oh my God.
Or 80. Right after this semester, I think it's going to be 84.
Here. I'll use it on.
So that all it is.
I don't care.
40
A little dirt don't hurt.
Not in my brain. It
I
probably,
told you to finish. I wasn't worried
I know,
about it.
but it's fine. Well, it looks like you'll be doing some. But see, I don't know Tim plans on continuing on or not. I think he should.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you?
Might be tired of it.
Might be what?
Tired of it about it.
Tired of it. What,
Might be
school?
Tired of going to school about it.
Maybe. I'm already committed in. Oh! I didn't tell y'all. Okay, so I don't think you told them either, but y'all remember when I was talking to y'all about that I was wanting to go to the school to get my minors because I was so upset that I could not get my minors, right? You remember me talking about that? My advisor went to, I don't know, the school board or whoever he would need to talk to get this done, and got it to where they're gonna let me get my psychology minor with my degree in online school. So I am so freaking excited about that. Like, so excited. Plus I'm gonna get a certificate in animal training and a certificate in, like, it's like a wildlife certificate thing.
Wildlife rehabilitation.
Yeah, wildlife rehabilitation certificate, and there's like three no, not the animal assisted therapy.
Yeah, that's a
No,
certificate
no,
too.
it's not. I'm not getting that certificate because he said I couldn't because I'm getting that degree. I don't know, there's 3 different certificates, and I get to get my minor, and I get to get my degree all in one. So, like, all of my classes that are like free classes or whatever, I took the classes I needed to get my minor. So, I don't know. I'm just super excited about that. So, I'm just glad I don't have to go to Maine to go to school for a while there just to get my my minors.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because I wanted to get a minor in, there's 2 different minors that I really wanted to get. One was in psychology and the other one was in some other, I don't know, I can't remember what the other one was, but he said that I couldn't get one in that one unless I was at the school. And that you have to be able to complete the minor through doing online school only. That some of the minors, the classes you have to take are not offered online. So that's the way he explained it to me. You have to go to the school to take them. But, anyway.
The door's good.
What's she doing?
Looking at the door.
Who? Oh, Mir. No, I was talking about Isadora. What was she doing?
Oh, I don't know. Can't see.
I'll send you the recipe. Not very hard to make. Oh, and you now have a blender and hand mixer in the.
Oh, thank you. Can I give you that? You can't eat it, can you? I just didn't know if it was too sweet. What does ring bone do to a horse? It's like a degeneration of the bone. So it basically makes the bone weak. Is ring bone very painful? Yes. Will she be able to walk? I mean, she's walking now, but it's painful for her. If you can, which is why she takes pain medicine twice a day. If you can just, I guess in my brain, and I am absolutely not a vet, in my brain, the way I see ring bone is kind of like osteoarthritis, where the bone just kind of is very, very weak and is so weak that it can't support your body, basically. So yeah, that's the way I see it. Hey, Lily. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I guess you could say gives out. But it's basically going at the wrong angle. It's not even, the bone is not even going in the right direction that it's supposed to be going in. And it's putting a whole lot of pressure on
Go on now. I'm not dealing with y'all tonight.
on the horse. That's a pretty girl. Yes, you're a pretty girl. That's correct, Sue. And it doesn't have to be if she laid down or, I mean, she doesn't have to fall or lay down wrong for her bone to break. She could step wrong and her bone break. She could, Tim and I knew a horse one time, and this is the only experience I personally have with ring bone, but somebody had the horse in cross ties at the wash rack and they were giving it a bath, and the horse kind of reared up a little bit, and when it did, the bone in its leg or foot or whatever, its back leg, like when it reared up on its back legs, I guess from the weight of it, the bone just snapped and was sticking out of the skin. And they called us down there because they were having trouble getting a hold of the vet, and they asked if Tim would be willing to come and put the horse out of its misery. And Tim was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. But when you have a horse that's leg is snapped like that, and it's hanging out of its leg and bleeding, and it's like standing there and cannot put weight on its leg, you have to do something. Fortunately, by the time we got down there, she had gotten a hold of the vet, and the vet was on the way. And she said, don't worry about it. I would rather the vet do it. I didn't really want to do it the other way. I just didn't feel like I had a choice. And we didn't have to do that, thank God. Because I was like already upset, and I'm sure Tim was too, just thinking about having to do it. So, well, Samantha, nobody wants to do something like that, but at the same time, you also don't want an animal to be in total misery like that either. Reba said, congratulations, Heather. That's a huge accomplishment. Keep up the great work. Tim, don't give up. You can do it. I don't think he's given up, Reba. He is just, this is his 3rd degree, and I don't think that he's as excited about school as I am, because this is my 1st degree. So, yeah, Samantha, I don't think I'd want to be a vet. I think Tim would make an excellent vet, personally. But, I'm so sorry, Lily. So sorry. That's awful. Been there.
What are you back there popping your lip behind my head for? Don't you popping your lip at me?
Yeah, I understand, Lily. I promise I do. Jubilee is doing really, really good, actually.
He's doing so good, and he's so cute. Are you gonna come over here and see us?
Izzy is a very good mom. Yes, I will show him to y'all, but the only thing is he's on the other side of his mom right now, so. Well, he just came over here. Oh, I scared him.
He said no compliments.
I know, I scared him. Hopefully he'll come back.
Oh, I'm sure he
I think he's gonna go over there and eat some of her food right now.
You gonna come see me?
will. Yeah, probably will. A little bit.
I think Isadora is fixing to go lay down.
If she goes and lays down, he's going to her. Maybe she'll lay down under this one. He's definitely a mama's boy.
Alex, this is Isadora. Alex, Hatana is next to have a baby. You better get you a drink now, sir.
Better get it before she let blood come out of it. Still
Yeah, he still drinks from her even after she lays down. But he's gonna do it anyway. Actually, he's not even really. He is now. He was just standing under her, looking between her legs at us. Yep, Hatana is due on the 24th. You're about getting too big to go under there. He just like went underneath her and bucked his butt up when he was underneath her. Yeah, she sure does. All right, Lauren. Well, it's 8:49, Tim.
Okay,
That means
well, I'm
it's
ready.
9:49
I'm ready.
in places.
You know what else it means?
What does it mean?
7:49 in places, 6:49 in places, 5:49.